Okay guys, here we are, game 2 between momo4sho and Devils Brigade. We are on Crossing in the Woods. This is round 1 of the Tightrope Pacific Invitational. We saw Devils Brigade take out game 1. So here we are, faction switched, and we are seeing a straight faction switch as well. Momo playing Austria and Devils Brigade as Soviet Union. In Momo's loadout, mechanized assault, mobile defense, and elite troops. And then Devils Brigade is shock rifle frontline, counterattack tactics, and Soviet combined arms. I'm getting a few lags there.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
So, game 2. Momo has to win this one to keep his hopes alive. And then we will go into game 3. Pretty similar builds to last game. Devils Brigade going for 3 conscripts so far. And Momo capping the right, Devils Brigade the left. We see Devils Brigade going slightly more aggressive, putting down some early sandbags here in the centre.
A new grenadier squad is ready.
We have secured the sector.
All is quiet, no engagement so
We
far.
are losing the sector. Grenadiers under fire!
All at once we see a few going down. Devils Brigade making a play for Momo's cutoff,
The enemy has driven a wedge in
which
our
is
lines.
rather undefended at the moment.
This is now German territory.
Looks like he's going to leave his MG to try and cover this area and send his Grenadiers and his Pioneers to try and shut down that harassment.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
This brigade does manage to finish the cap though, so that's going to severely hamper Momo's early game. Pioneers getting up close to personnel on those conscripts, and they're going to have to retreat shortly under fire. No, here comes some conscripts for backup. Get up close and personnel on the Grenadiers. Who's going to win this engagement? It's going to be close. Looks like MG42's coming around to reposition, but his conscripts are slightly out of its arc of fire. No, they somehow managed to maybe catch that guy. There's like one guy just standing in the arc of its fire. Quickly suppresses them and forces them to retreat. That was actually quite lucky there.
We have a new sniper under our command.
Still, Momo has been cut off for the last minute or so. So he's off to a tough start.
Forces are
Let's go see,
securing
we
our
are going to see a
territory.
sniper. Interesting choice, and Devils Brigade has not put down his tech structure yet, so he could still go for tier 1, still bring out a scout car, or of course the counter sniper, if he chooses to go that way. Of course there are 2 Soviet snipers and only 1 for the Austria sniper, so you get twice as many chances as the Soviets, though the sniper does have a longer aim time and longer cloak time as well. Conscripts force a retreat from those Grenadiers there in the centre. Some harassment going on from these common engineers on the fuel of Momo. Momo's having a bit of trouble getting out of his base. Snipers should start to repel Devils Brigade's forces though,
Seizing a sector.
unless he wants to suffer the bleed. He's got quite a lot of fuel banked up himself. He does have 2 combat engineers. He's actually going to retreat that one, so he should probably get his tech structures underway right now, if he wants to make use of those early vehicles or the early quad, as we will almost certainly see in this game. Slightly better angle on that. Sniper forcing a soft retreat from these conscripts. Looks like they're maybe going to try play on the flank a little bit instead. Grenadiers are finally going to cap this fuel. Momo's fuel income's really been on the toilet this game, so he may be thinking mobile defense. I think his poor early game probably justified that. Communists need to jump in the garrison here, and that's actually going to continue to put pressure on Momo's fuel. Conscripts do get caught on the edge of the Arc 5, the MG42 there, but the thing needs to get a bit more mobile. Start suppressing a few more squads. Sniper here on the left, not getting up to much, and there is an early telemine there from Momo, and that's a pretty good spot. Not so likely to be swept, but in a decent spot where Devils Brigade may run his quad. Mine's going down here now for Devils Brigade. At a good time as well. You see that this point is neutralized, so Momo will not be aware of that. He cannot see those being constructed, whereas if he tried to cap one that's still under Momo's control, he'd probably be able to see that being put down in that particular spot. Sniper now up to 6 kills. Doing some good work in the centre. Oh, Grenadiers perhaps forgotten about. Very late retreat. But they do escape. Lucky escape there from Momo. Very late retreat on those Grenadiers. I thought they were going to go down there, but Sniper sniping a few mods from those squads, perhaps buying him the breathing room necessary to make that escape. Lowering their damage just enough. Oh! Mine knocks out 3 models from that green squad. Looks like they're going to stick around to try finish the cap, but here come the flamethrower engineers, and here comes the quad. About 3/4 finished its upgrade. Momo, I think you heard it through the fog of war. Here it comes to try and finish the job on that green squad. Oh, and down it goes. Now it's trying to switch targets to the MG42. Quickly knocking that down as well. No pack still from Momo. Very late on his tech. In fact, his tech's not even down. Generally, you want to have a pack by about 6 minutes 30 is what I generally go by these days. If you're playing against me, you definitely need it by 6:30. As I said, I go for the double combat engineer build to speed up that quad even further. But certainly by 7 minutes 30 you should have 1 pack on the field. Momo has selected mobile defense though, so he will have access to the Puma at 5 command points, but we're still 1.5 command points away from that, and Devils Brigade is really putting the pressure on. It's about to set up a triple cap. Oh, it's very slow today. And has both the fuels under his control at the moment. Really making it tough for Momo here in the early game. And Devils Brigade getting very bold with this quad. Looks like he did sweep that teller though with the combat engineer squad. So even Momo's sneaky teller there is going to go unrewarded. And the squad has free reign over the map.
The sector is at risk.
I think Momo's sniper play hasn't really paid off for him here.
The pack gun is ready
Still,
for orders.
the game's not over yet. The sniper's still on the field. Still has 11 kills, and so it's a pretty good rate. And as long as that thing's still alive, Momo's still in a decent spot. Still suffering under a triple cap. He's quickly losing control of the game. I was just getting to close range for some reason. and chased away. He doesn't have Molotovs there, so I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish with that conscript squad. Maybe trying to flank this, I'm not sure. Sniper up to 13 kills now, getting a few more on that attempted flank. Devils Brigade's been a bit more defensive with his squad for the last minute or so. Hasn't found many opportunities for it to fire upon troops. Looks like he's going to try and knock out this pioneering squad. Momo cancels that tower just in the nick of time there. Doesn't want to waste the munitions.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Still, Devils Brigade is certainly going to sweep that every time he goes down there now, knowing that Momo tried to put mines down there twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, Devils Brigade's not going to be fooled. Momo's just trying to wait. He needs 5 command points for the Puma. He's just trying to still not suffer too many losses till then. Try find a line for his pack to fire upon that quad. That would certainly help things. It's actually floating quite a bit of manpower at this stage. And I mean, it sounds odd, but maybe an idea to maybe put down a fuel cache.
We are losing territory.
Try and make up some of this lost fuel income. Oh, there are 5 more command points, and here comes Puma, making a beeline for the quad. Devils Brigade does have a Zis here in the centre, and he does have quite a few mines down as well. Is the Puma about to run over this mine? Yep, there it is. If the quad gets in a nice position, if it gets the rear arm of the Puma, he could probably finish the job on it. Puma pops smoke and he's going to continue his retreat though. Quad also needs some repairs, falling back. Looks like Devils Brigade may be thinking about getting bold with his Zis down the centre, but besides against it. Almost still deep in a hole in terms of map control. Has managed to cap this VP though, slowing down the victory point drain somewhat. Still down to 290 VPs. Devils Brigade 200 VPs ahead already. Oh, there's a Termite down here this time. Looks like he wants to bait that quad in with his sniper maybe and finish the job that way. Oh, MG42 gets out just in the nick of time. That Su-76 barrage just about wiping it, and here come the Osttroopen reserves. So that's what Momo is going to do with all his saved up manpower.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Taking cover now, gaining their combat bonus. Should be more than a match for these conscripts out in the open. Whoa, is that T-34? And that was a Zis. Oh, that was a Zis barrage. In fact, I thought that was a SC-76. That's just. What was I up to there? So foreign to see a T-34. Because that means Devils Brigade's ticked all the way to tier 4 now. And he has actually gone for Soviet combined arms. So it means he doesn't have any call-in tanks, but will have the howitzer. So that kind of explains why Devils Brigade has ticked all the way to tier 4. Needs to get that extra firepower from that final tier. Devils Brigade looks like he's now trying to save up a bit of manpower so he can build the ML20 straight away. Probably consider getting down a few mines around his base to try and cover any marauding plays to try and knock out that howitzer. Never hurts to prepare. Quad forces away those Osttroopen quite quickly. T-34 now switching sides, making a beeline for the sniper. decides to disengage, doesn't continue the chase. Now under pack fire, giving that a bit of free vet. Where's the Puma? Puma's on the other side of the map, so D-34 is reasonably safe to disengage there. Conscripts trying to crawl out of the arc of fire there of that MG42 and are successful, but no, he decides to retreat anyway. Looks like he wants to maybe distribute them somewhere else even quicker. Devils Brigade could probably afford to go for another set of combat engineers right now. Try to speed up the repairs on his vehicles and speed up the production of their howitzer. Does have enough manpower in the bank to do so. And I think that's what's losing him a bit of map control right now, because his vehicles are all damaged. It's allowing Momo to break this containment somewhat. He's dancing with the devil there with his quad. Here comes the Puma to try and knock it out. Does manage to penetrate, but oh, damaged engine. AT grenade from the conscripts, followed up by the Zis shot. Is this going to continue the chase? No, he doesn't try and advance this any further. Probably a good idea though. The sniper's right there. Could use the incendiary round and knock out that crew quite quickly. How many kills does that sniper have actually? 24 kills. It's certainly paid for itself by now. Email 20 is going up. Slightly further forward than I would have expected. I would have thought he would try to put it back here, kind of behind this wall of his tech structures, make it a little bit harder to knock out. Now bring in the recon plane, try and find a target for his email 20, which is actually pointing in a rather odd direction. He built it building in this direction, but it's now relocated it. Looks like he's going to try and knock out the Puma. Here we go, first shell coming in. Off target. Puma's engine has been repaired now. Oh, second shell's also off target. So, no luck for Devils Brigade in his first barrage there. Even with the recon plane gaining him sight, email 20 still not accurate enough to get a few good hits off. Still, this is going to cause Momo a bit of issues coming out of his base right now. Don't want anything to get hit by a stray shell. D-34 is going to the front line and it's still quite damaged. Actually, what happened? Looks like ML20 shell did connect towards the end of that barrage, doing quite a lot of damage to the Puma. I was going to have to repair there once more. Command Tank making a play on the Zis, getting quite bold here. LMG Green's coming to support. Conscripts uraring in. Where are they going? Try and flank the MG, but there is the sniper there, sniping them away. MG42 repositions, conscripts out of position now under MG42 and sniper fire. They're going to get wiped in the blink of an eye if they're not careful. Looks like he manages to escape successfully. There's that demo charge going down, and I think Mo has probably spotted this. As I was saying, I think he's in the AoE of the fuel point there. The little bit of sight that it grants you when you have a sector. Community is forced to retreat there by a sniper. Sniper looks like it's going to try to get another shot off. Try to finish the job on retreat. Misses. Looks like he's going to get another shot off, in fact. Misses again. Another shot. I want to see this howitzer, but... oh, misses again. 3 misses. Looks like Devils Brigade is going for the safer option, just blasting away at the base. Looks like he took down the medics. Does he have any other kills? He's got... no, that's not it. No, 3 kills. Just the medics so far, but he's putting a bit of damage onto all these tech structures. Almost knocking out the medic bunker as well. Could always go for the annihilation victory. So that's 2 T-34s now from Devils Brigade. Should be more than a match for the command tank. And Puma goes in for a crush, forcing a retreat. Pack is set up here, nearly vet 1 as well. You've got to be careful once that gets vet 2. Target weak point. Extremely strong ability. Quite durable as well, under that buff of the P4 command tank. Oh, and that was a wipe! P4 command tank knocked out that conscript squad there in one shell. I believe that was a 4-man con squad. Down it goes. Yeah, 20's up to vet 1 already. Looks like it's just all that damage from knocking down the buildings. Looks like he's going for rather more forwards barrage. Trying to knock out these pioneers. Oh, gets 2 kills there. Does a bit of damage to the command tank. Sniper in trouble from the T-34. Two Pumas now from Momo mobilizing, but both of them missed their opening shells on the T-34. And then that shell bounces, and now the ML20 just wrecks both those Pumas. Look at that! Is this putting in some good damage on the P4 command tank as well? So are the guards. I think they also doing quite a lot of damage. And this ML20 barrage is just actually turned into a great barrage. Wow! Command tank's in a lot of trouble. P4 command tank goes down. Target weak point. In comes second T-34 from the side. Oh, misses that shell on the Puma. Both these Pumas very low. This one pops smoke. There's a lot of sight blockers here. Well, nicely done there. I think he fired that through the smoke. Knocks out one of the Pumas. The other one's severely damaged as well. Main gun destroyed. Can't do anything. So this T-34 is going to escape. Looks like Momo is going to go for a Faust there, but the... Oh, and... Oh, the man who's going to shoot it died, and then the follow-up model died as well. So that ML20 barrage ended up going from 2 pioneers to pretty much wrecking Momo's entire army. Now the quad's going deep, trying to knock out the sniper, and does very quickly, and I think this is going to be GG. IL-2 bombing strike, and that is GG. Devils Brigade takes the series 2-0. Well played. There was a really impressive play there. I think Momo trying to play under the fire of that howitzer just end up costing him the game there. And Devils Brigade had a very strong early game as well. Momo had a lot of trouble with his fuel early, and yeah, GG. Devils Brigade wins 2-0.